objections and stuff?
I don't mind.
Yeah, do trial first.
Right, okay. So have you any, oh my God, have any of you got any questions about it that I can just cover, or do you want me to just like go through it and you ask questions as I'm going?
Tell us about you using WhatsApp, don't you, for it?
Yeah, so what I'm doing that with my customers as well. So I'm just saying, have you got WhatsApp? I'll add you into our VIP support group. And have you got WhatsApp? Can you save my number? So I'm adding him into a client WhatsApp chat and a broadcast. So everything I send in my normal client WhatsApp and broadcasts, I'm sending it to them as well. So there's quite a few in there, so it's a nice little community. So I think once they start posting about what they're eating, the meals, and because my client WhatsApp chat is absolutely buzzing. They're always posting the meals and the recipes in there and congratulating each other and egging each other on. It's proper buzzing in there.
That's really good.
Loads from last month. I've got the trials this month as well, so that they can trial to see if they like other stuff. Because they're obviously seeing what other people are on in the group as well. And they're like, oh, what are you using? So they're seeing their results and what theirs is. It's like, oh, I'll try them. So yeah, it's going really well. So I literally just get the number off them, send them my number, tell them to save it, and then just add them into a group. God, my glasses are well cockeyed. My ears have either dropped. I've bent my glasses. Right, so how I've worked it out, I'll take a picture of this and post it in the chat as well, but it's not very good writing. I write like a child. So the berries in full are obviously £83. So that's £41.50 for a 2-month supply if you want to use berries. I have sold my berries, so I've ordered more. So you get a 2-month supply. So add the £3.60. It's £3.60 for first class. So it's 45. I'm calling it 45 for the berries for 2 months. Boosters obviously are £76 in full. So it's 25.30 for 30. And then I'm posting them first class, so it's 29. The shakes, it equates to £22 for a pouch when you pay in full, plus £3. I'm posting them second class and saying if you want first, it's an extra 50p. So that's £25 for a pouch of shakes, and I'm offering them 2. I'm saying it's £25 for 1, or you can pay 47 for 2 because combine the postage. And what I did, one of my customers that ordered premium last month, she wanted to try shake. So I said, oh, I'll send you a free shaker. Because I had them 99p ones, then Purple Warrior Summit on them. They were only 99p. So I thought, oh, I'm posting it anyway, so I'll send her one of them. So that's how it works out. So obviously you can either, if you've got the products, you can sell your products, get the money in, and then order more to either keep or to do more trials. If you haven't, then you could just literally bombard everybody that's ever asked about products with this. I'll post a script in the chat, just saying, I'm just letting you know that I've got a few trials this month. It's not something that I normally do. So it's first come, first served, but they are going really quick. And then, like, once you've got the money, it takes a couple of days, doesn't it, literally? So get the money in, order, pay in full, here in 2 days, just say, I've got some more on the way. Don't tell them it takes 2 days, just say, I've got some more coming because I've sold all my others. As soon as they come, I'll get them posted to you. But they're going to trust you because you're adding them on a WhatsApp chat, you're giving them your number, and you're adding them into the VIP group. So they know that you're not in any way, shape or form ripping them off. And then as soon as I get the money, I just pay it straight off my credit card because that's how I've done it.
Yeah, I've for my first two, I used my shakes and my boosters. But now that third lady that wants it, she wants vanilla shakes and she wants more boosters, and I don't have enough boosters now, so I had to order both. But
Yeah.
whatever I got, it's enough for my shakes, so I kind of need to pay just for boosters at the moment.
I sold all that first lot and then sold my 2 boxes of boosters, and I ordered another mixed box of shakes. I sold 3 chocolates straight away, and I was like, shit, what if someone else wants chocolate? I'm gonna have to order a box of chocolate. And then I sold 4 vanilla, so I'm like, shit, I've only got 3. I'm gonna have to order a box of vanilla now. So I've got 2 more boxes, 2 or 3 on the way, and I'm like, but yeah, they're really popular because so many people are like, can I not just try it? And what if I don't like it? And even if you say, well, there's a satisfaction guarantee, and like, so they've been jumping at it when I followed up and said, well, this is a one-off thing. I don't normally do it. First come, first served, so there's limited spaces, and they'll go, well, I don't get paid till such and such time. I say, oh, well, there might not be any left by then, but I write it in my diary anyway. I say, I'll send you a message because I might end up ordering more. So yeah, it's going crazy. I don't think you were on when I showed my thing. So that's the end of April. All the green are trials. That top bit's end of April, the bottom bit is May.
They can pay either PayPal or bank transfer, whatever you prefer.
Yeah, that's what I've
Somebody
said.
asked questions. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've done really well with that.
I know, honest to God, they're going crazy. So obviously, even when you're following up and telling them that, I put them back on my grid, and then they'll think about it, and then if they're too late, they're obviously going to start seeing stuff on your post, on your page again as well. So it's all right, Sarah. Yeah. Is there any more questions, or are you all right with that?
No, that's fine.
If you've got any questions, you can always ask in chat or whatever anyway. Right, so should we go through like following up and that kind of thing? So I find that following up, the sooner the better, works really well. So if I've spoke to someone earlier today that asked and they've read the message but they've not even replied, I'll just send them a message like now and say, hi, did you get my message? Because if you think, a lot of times kids have the phones or their iPads if they're doing it on an iPad, and they'll just open messages and they won't even see it. So then they'll go, oh yeah, sorry, I saw it and didn't have time or got distracted. So then they'll get back to you and answer the questions so you can get the conversation going again, because obviously they've commented on a post for a reason, and if you let them go off the boil, it's harder to get them going again. So you need to grab them while they've got it in their head that that's what they want to do. So I'll follow up. If it's someone that's like commented at night, then I'll follow up in the morning, and then I always have like a big follow up one day a week where I'll go through all my grid, follow up with everybody, just say, have you had any more thoughts on getting started on the products and plan? If I've sent my website, did you have a look at the website? If I've sent out the video, did you watch the video? So all kinds of things like that. Or I will just follow up and send my website just to remind them that I'm like still there. What else am I gonna say? I don't know. So, and then when I've chatted to him, so if I say, well, I think shakes, you'll be better with shakes, then I'll go on my profile, type shakes into search bar, press post you've seen or posts from you. If it's you that are doing it and you haven't got a lot of posts, you can put posts you've seen and it'll show all of ours. And I do shakes if I've got a post that's got like about 20 pictures on it and I tag them in that one and say all these people used to skip meals, but then they started having a shake instead of nothing. And every time you tag someone new, the people that you've tagged before are going to get another notification, so they're going to see it again, and it's going to bump it up your news feed because you've commented on it. And then because you're tagging people as well, their friends are going to see it because it will come up on their news feed as well. So I do that with boosters. If there's any health conditions, I type that in and tag in that as well. So yeah, that's what I do, following up and talking to people. So I always ask about the reach outs and any health conditions, and straight away recommend what I think that be better for them, and then tag what we're going to say, objections. So if they say well, yeah, it sounds fantastic, but I can't really afford it, or I don't want to commit to a 4-month plan, I'll break it down into the price of a shake and say, yeah, well, I thought the same when I started, but I realised that I saved loads of money because I was going to the shop every day buying crisps, sweets, chocolate, pop, all stuff that makes you feel like crap. Meal deal pasties from Greg's, and I said, you know, when I got them, I saved an absolute fortune because I weren't doing that anymore. Or you could say, and if they say, can I not do it for a month, just say, sorry, it doesn't work like that. I mean, if it's capsules, we've got that thing that we send showing how capsules work on a 4-month thing. But if it's shakes or boosters, I just say, I'm sorry, they come direct from the company to yourself. We don't buy and sell. And it'd be absolutely impossible to work out what a month's supply would be. They'd have that many different things, and we get thousands of orders a day, so it only comes like this. But as you can see from the results I've tagged you in, it does work. And you also get a satisfaction guarantee, so then you think, well, not going, and then I'll say, so you've got naught to lose really, only pounds and inches. Have we got any more objections?
Yeah, I think I had the other day, oh, I've used Juice Plus 3 years ago and it didn't work for me. So I always say that, well, the formula changed now. So they're totally different now.
Yeah, I say that. I say, oh, they change them all the time. They changed last year and they've changed again. And I say, what, did you follow the plan? Did you, you know, drink lots of water? Did you follow the plan? And if they say yeah, and what did you eat? Can you remember? And they'll probably go, yeah, well, I had a sandwich for my dinner.
Yeah.
I would, you know, do it, and you, oh no, well, you know, if you work for, or they'll go, well, I got it from eBay or got it off a friend, so I didn't have a plan. Well, yeah, that's why it didn't work then, because you didn't have a plan to follow and recipes and no support. With this, you get support added into our WhatsApp client chat, added into our VIP support group, added into Prize Draw. I'm on tap 24/7 and always here to support you. If they say that they're totally skint or been furloughed, totally skint, got no money for now, I'll say, oh, what a shame, you know, there's loads of people like that. Luckily for me, I work from home anyway, so it's not affected me. In fact, business is absolutely booming. And I say, you know, if people are jumping on board because they want to get healthier or they want to earn some money, would you be interested in taking a look at how you can make an extra income while you're at home, and it also fits in alongside any job that you do when you do go back to work? And then I find out about them. I'll say, have you got any kids? What job do you normally do? And then just send a video what they can relate to, because we've got a lot more now, haven't we? Like the hairdressing one, the professionals, the mums one. So then I'll send them a video, and then I'll just keep following up with them.
Somebody just asked, what if you don't have the customer client group? You just use Messenger then, and you do it just one-on-one with them. So you say you support them on Messenger and they can message you at any time. It doesn't have to be on WhatsApp, can be just through Messenger.
It's just easier for me because I've got that many. It's just easy for me to have them all there, and they tend to ask questions in there rather than coming to me. And then when they've asked a question in there, everybody else sees it, so I don't get the question again. And it's easier on the broadcast as well to message everyone. It's just one message sent to all instead of going through all of them on my Messenger, finding them, messaging, just so much easier. I've still got a few that don't have WhatsApp that I'll then go on Facebook. And I did this, I think I showed it you last time. So I've got all my customers like wrote down, but then I started doing a bit of a thing to keep me on track with the following up. So it's just got the name, which Facebook it's on, whether they're in my WhatsApp chat or not. I've just put W if they're not in the chat but they are on WhatsApp, and then the dates when I've messaged them so that I know who I've messaged when, and it just keeps me on track, because weeks will go by and I think, well, like 2 weeks, and I think, oh shit, I didn't message them last week. Where with this, I know, like, if I've sent a broadcast that I did other day, Friday, then I just write 1st of May because I have messaged them and it's all been on broadcast, or if I've gone onto Facebook because they're not on WhatsApp. So that helps as well when you've got quite a few customers.
Tracy asked how to set it up. It's very simple. You go on WhatsApp, and I think it's those 3 little dots that you click and select set broadcast. The only thing is the people need to have your number saved into their phone to be able to receive that message.
Yeah, so
and then you just add people, tick people, whoever you want to be in the broadcast.
Yeah, so I it took me time to set that up because I've obviously had all my customers, so I had to get in touch with them all again, send them my number, get them to save it. But then once you've done that, it's just so easy to just send one message.
Yeah, you can do one by one. Whenever you get order, message them straight away saying, oh, my number is, I've got WhatsApp if you want to save it. I can send you some extra recipes or something like that on the WhatsApp as well.
That's what I do now. As they order, I just say, have you got WhatsApp? Can you save my number? And I say, I've got a little WhatsApp client chat as well. And then I add everyone into that and then just use broadcast. And I say to them when I'm adding them in as well, if the notifications de-reading, just mute it or put WhatsApp on silent.
What?
Yeah, it's quite, I can't. Can you make me a host, Flick?
Yes.
And then I could do a screen share.
I don't know how to do it, but I'll work it out.
Yeah, Tracy. So if they don't have your number, they wouldn't see the messages. I've only just, I've done broadcast before and added everybody to broadcast, but only done customer group chat yesterday, but already 2 people left. So some people don't want to be in group chat.
Maxine, you are now the host.
Thank you. Yeah, some of mine left, and then I just put in, you don't have to leave, you can mute thingies, you can mute notifications. Right, I've got a load of messages on WhatsApp now because they do tend to message me on there instead. Like I've got my work chat, Juice Plus clients, trial clients, so she's just left. And I do keep saying, so when I've got like a broadcast, where's my broadcast? And I've put Jan to March clients, April clients broadcast, just so I know. So it's just three dots there and then a new group, and then you just type, so you'd go on there, type a name, press that, and it just adds them in. That's your group, and then you can name them whatever. So I've got an April one because there's a lot of April ones. Oh, that's on my broadcast. So then 3 dots again, new broadcast, and then it's just same, you just scroll through or type on there and then tick, and it just adds them all into a broadcast. And then when you want to message everyone on a broadcast, you literally go on that April client's broadcast, type something in there, send as normal, and it sends it to everybody, but as if you're just talking to them. So it's really handy. Has everybody seen the search thing while I've got oh, frig off? Do you know, so annoying that it's always that fucking picture as well. Wonder why it's always that picture.
Maybe somebody like told them before about it.
Yeah, maybe.
It's funny though, because when the bloody naked woman is on the picture and she's like, oh, come and watch me on Facebook
Oh,
when I do this, this and this, they don't block them.
I know.
But when you've got
And it's ridiculous. So if everybody hasn't seen the search thing, so you just click on the magnifying glass at the top, and then there I've put shake. I'll change it to shake because some of them are just under shake. So then I click posts, and you can click you've seen, or you can click posts from, and you can put you, or you can type someone in. So that's the big one that I use. It's got 25 pictures on, and it's just saying who skips meals, blah, blah, blah. And then I just tag, so that all them people are tagged. And then they do come back to you, because quite a lot of these have just got trials as well. So every time you tag someone else, they'll get a notification again. So you do that, you can do that search thing with anything. It's really useful. Let me go back onto Zoom. Oh, done. Back. To start right, I'm back. I'm back. This is what I'm going to say about the trials as well. Obviously, you only get 2 scoops in a box, but I had absolutely loads of spare scoops. But if you haven't, just ask them if they've got one of these, a tablespoon measure. And if not, you know the cups, the measuring cup things. 35 grams is probably about a 1/4 cup, something like that. It's 3 tablespoons. Oh, it's no limit. I knew it'd do that. It does that a lot. So it's 3 level tablespoons. Or if you Google what's 35 grams in a cup measure, it'll tell you that. So you can just say, oh, well, you can use a 1/4 cup or a 1/3 cup or whatever, or one of these if you haven't got any spare scoops.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, and if you do it first or second, you've got up to 2 kilogram weight in the second class. With first class, it's only up to 1 kilo, and then it goes up. So I send the shakes second class. I shouldn't send the boosters first class because they go as a large letter. If you put them in a padded envelope, they don't tend to move around as much, so they go as a large letter. So you can actually sell them a little bit cheaper because they do go as that. I thought, oh, I posted some before, but I put them in a normal brown envelope, and they were all flat when I posted them, and then the customer had to pay postage at the other side.
Oh, it happened to me as well.
Yeah, because they'd all like gone together in a lump, but in the padded envelopes they kind of stay straight. So yeah, if you want to, and it's covered for, I think it's covered for up to 50 quid anyway, so you don't really need to do recorded. And if you ask for proof of purchase on every single one, it'll have a code so you can track it, and it'll say whether it's been delivered or not.
Are you doing sign for, yeah?
No, it's just on the normal ones. It's
I didn't know that you can track the normal ones.
Yeah, just ask for proof of postage, and they'll put it in separately, and it has its own little thing. So when you search it on Royal Mail, it'll tell you whether it's been delivered or not.
Ah, right, cool.
So you don't need to. If you want to do signed for, it's £4.10 for second class, so it's only £1 more than sending it normal.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm gonna post tomorrow the first pouch and the boosters. I'll try to see if I've got some padded envelopes at work and pinch them.
Well, I ended up, because we bought loads from Pound Shop and for eBay, and we were getting low. So I thought, I'll just have a look on eBay, because we're always buying the bags, the postage bags as well. And then I got them off eBay. I got absolutely tons of them. So I thought, I'll just have a look at the padded envelopes, see what they are. And it were £12 for the large ones for 50. And I think you get 3 for £1 from Pound Shop. So it is.
That's good.
And then it was £7 for 50 medium ones. So I thought, oh well, I'll probably use them all, because I'm always selling stuff on eBay anyway. And then all these, so they won't go to waste. Was there anything else? I don't think we've done prize draw, haven't we? So we don't need to talk about that. I saved my pay. I'm sure there was something else.
What do you do when you share the card? You've asked them like 5 times if they've done it, and they like don't answer nothing. Do you still asking, or is it best leave them?
If I've asked and they like ignore me, I will give it another go and just say, hi, did you get my last message? I'm not sure how long the link lasts, or did you put the order through, because I don't always get an email and I don't want you missing out on our prize draw or the VIP support group. I'd send something like that, because I've got one, and every time I message, there's one excuse after another. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, my son needs it. Oh, my son's coming, he's going to do it. And, you know, so if you just send a message just saying, hi, I didn't get an email. Did you put it through? Because I don't want you missing out on the prize draw.
Well, I've done that one, and I've done another one saying, oh, send her the testimonials group. Although you might want to see these as well, and then still nothing. And then I think I sent another one day after, and there's still nothing. She just looks at them but doesn't respond. So I'm a bit like,
I send the other one then, where hi, have you can you let me know if you've changed your mind, so that I'm not pestering you and wasting my time? That usually gets a good response.
oh yeah, I'll use that then.
And then
It's a good order as well, because it's capsules and shakes, I think.
She might say, yeah, my bills have gone out or whatever, and then you could say, oh well, I've got some trials at the moment, so that could,
yeah,
because they do come up with excuses like, oh, my bills have gone out. Well, would you not know that your bills were going out?
exactly.
So they do come up with excuses, and it's just that they either don't want to commit, or they can't really afford it anyway. So by offering them a trial, then they're going to see that they get results, that they like it, that they like the plan, and then they'll want to do the plan to get more results.
Yeah.
Or you might just have one that only wants to lose a little bit of weight, and that a month might do what they want.
Enough.
But then they might like it and think, well, actually, I quite like having a shake for my breakfast. It's handy, you know, not having to make out or not skipping out. So then they might just want to order to have something. Or they might not get back to you this month. They might come back in a few months' time. You just don't know. I sent one booster to someone to try, and she's just ordered a 30-day of boosters and a pouch of shakes on a trial. And then I had one that did a trial of boosters before Christmas, and she ordered the boosters. She said, I'm going to order when I've come back off my holiday. So, yeah, you just don't know. So some might order, some might not, but at least you've had that extra order anyway, and they've had a good experience if you like. So they've not to say, and they just might come back without line. They might come back when they've gone back to work and got a regular wage and think, oh, I can afford it now, I'm going to do it.
Oh, I've started telling anybody who says that they can't afford it, tell them cheaper option first, and tell them as well, oh, but there is also a business behind the product.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, whatever. I'm just gonna tell them.
Yeah, I do. I just say, oh, you know, if they say they can't afford it, I say, oh, I haven't been affected at all with this. You know, businesses are absolutely booming. I work from home anyway, so it's been all right for me. And kind of like, is it something that you'd look at? And they say, oh, well, yeah, no harm in looking. So, has anybody else got any things that they get told by people that lie?
I think I've just had the ones that you've already mentioned anyway. And I get ignored a lot too, so just follow up and get ignored.
Yeah, but I still follow up because, you know, if they're going to ignore you, they're still, when they've seen the message, they're going to start seeing your stuff again. So I think, well,
yeah, they are, aren't they?
Keep ignoring me, but you know, I message them until they delete me or order.
One at two, eh?
I do the exact same.
What?
I do the exact same. I just keep messaging them every week until they either delete me or block me or order.
Yeah. Best way, because like some say to me, oh, thank you, because I'll say, if you've changed your mind, you know, I don't want to keep pestering you. And they say, oh, no, you're not pestering me at all. I'm really interested, but genuinely can't afford it at the moment, or genuinely forgot to get back to you. So that one usually does get a good response. I had a lady and she said, oh, I'll definitely order next week. Thank you so much for keeping... Oh, who's that? On a 9. I don't know who that is. We've got a stray. I don't know who that is. But yeah, and she said, oh, thank you so much for keeping on at me, because I need you to, or I won't do it. And that woman the other week, that was so funny, when I was just like, because she's saying she wanted to order, she had so many weeks or months and wanted to this, wanted to that. And then she was like, I need to ask my doctor, oh, I need to do this, oh, I need to do that. So I just said, right, do you know what? Just get back to me when you've made your mind up, because you just keep contradicting yourself and coming up with excuses, but then you tell me you want to do it. And she went, well, that's not a right good attitude. And I said, well, I'm sorry, but you've had me going round and round in circles for days. You either want me help or you don't. And then she went, right, I'm glad you've said that, because you've made my mind up. And I thought she was going to say, you can get stuffed. And she went, right, I'm going to order. I thought she was going to tell me where to go. And she said, I needed that. I needed you to say that to me to make me do it, or I wouldn't have done it.
Oh, it's funny how people are.
What's it say now? We've got 2 people in the waiting room. What's going on?
No, everyone went into the waiting room, and I had to accept every single person on the call for some reason.
Tracy's iPhone, but I don't know.
Maybe she got kicked out.
She must
I know
have
one
done.
of them is.
But I don't know.
Was Catherine, the new Catherine? Because she asked me for the code before.
Wait, it says, I don't know. It says Honor 9 Lite. I don't know who that is.
Is that not the name of the phone?
Idea.
As in type of.
Who's on a Honor 9 Lite? Who are you? No idea. God knows.
I don't know if they know how to switch on the voice, maybe. You know, to connect the audio.
Yeah. Whoever's just joined, if you touch the screen, it should pop up saying click via audio device. And then you can tell us who you are. Or you can type it into the chat where it says... I don't know who it is. Anyway, we're at the end now. We've covered everything. Whoever you are, you've missed it. It started at 9. Well, at least I've got the recording anyway.
They've
So,
got the recorded to go back and watch.
Yeah.
well, I hope that was useful. And I hope you're going to go and sell loads of trials now. It's definitely worth doing. You know, it's not something that I do regularly at all, but at the time when people are just wanting to try because they don't want to commit, then but they want to do something about the situation, it's definitely worth doing. Right, so thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I've got them wrote down, but you probably won't be able to understand my writing, so I'll have to write them in. But yeah, just divide. So 76 quid for boosters, I divided it by 90, then times it by 30, so that gave me the price, and then £3.60 for first class. But if they're going as a large letter, it won't be £3.60 anyway, so I've been ripping people off. But if they want, they won't know that because they won't know how much the boosters are anyway. But if they want shakes and boosters and they've paid for boosters, I'll send it first class and knock £3 off. So I always say, if you want 2 items, then I'll reduce it by £3. So it's 29 for boosters, 25 for a pouch of shakes, or 47 for 2, and 45 for 2 months of berries. But I will put it in the chat with the post. But if you can Google postage anyway, and it tells you small parcel and large letter prices. And if they want it signed for, you could just say, well, if you pay an extra £1, I'll send it signed for second class.
Fab.
It's 2 months for berries because you can't split them. Like they come in 2 months. Each tub has 2 months worth in, and I don't want to be opening them up and splitting them, especially at this time. The people will be like, they've given me corona. Can you imagine? So I thought, well, it's going to have to be 2 months for them.
Anyway, are we taking picture before we go? Flick, you could take picture of all of us because I think you're gonna see it on there.
One on my phone. Another one.
You can take it by phone of your laptop, or you can do snipping tool if you've got that on your laptop.
I'll do it on my phone. I did take one before, but I'll take another one.
Yeah, take a nice smiley one.
Nice smiley one.
No, I'm not even on it. I'm not even on it.
What?
Are we still smiling?
Yes.
We've got it.
Yes, I've got it.
Oh, good. We can stop going like that now.
Yes, you can. You can relax now, girls.
Right, well, thank you for getting on. I can go for a tea now.
Right.
Yeah.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.